our initial need was just to accept donations and the credit card or bank card payments, and that's worked out great. And in the process, we realized MOHID had a lot more functionality to it, and so we decided to really put it through its paces and utilize it as much as possible.
The Ramadan that we launched MOHID, our donation went up by 170%, and I think that was a lot of the electronic market that we never tapped into. We're tapping into the cash donor, so having electronic portals certainly helped us.
We initially, when we started, our intake was about $5,000 a month. We are right now at a recurring donation of about 50,000. That's a 100% increase if you look at it in that sense.
It was appealing to me, to have a system that we can have in the masjid that could eliminate some of the man hours that we put into keeping, the books and keeping the record and keeping accuracy. And on top of this, this was also giving us an avenue for extra revenues. As we had one credit card machine, and when everybody comes out of Jum'ah, you want to try to slide and print and all this. It takes time. Many people don't have the time to wait. They leave, so you miss the opportunities. So alhamdulillah, we started the MOHID here in this masjid, I think back in 2014, the late part of 2014, and we started with 2 units, then a third one, fourth one. Now, alhamdulillah, we have 5 kiosks in the masjid.
MOHID did 2 great things to us. One is that it gave us visibility in the type of donations that we're getting, and made it easy for us to rally people to causes more than just gifting masjid donations in general. So that ability to give people the opportunity to give to the Dar al-Quran or the youth or the Zakat project or the converts and reverts.
Things were scattered. You got something you're doing over here and another program you're running through a different platform, and to pull all the data together when you need it, either it just takes a long time, or because it's going to take a long time, you just never use the data the way you really could. Yeah, and that's extremely important for communities like ours, is to really be able to get into the data, to know what your community, who your community is and what they want. And if you can't access your data and use it in that way, then it's just a huge resource that's being underutilized.
I was the one who was doing it majority of the time, and I would go in almost every night to do a report and see whose card has declined, and call him up, follow up and say, hey, your card has been, revoked or what have you, is there a change? We would do it. But now with MOHID, it sends them an alert directly themselves. So now us contacting them, they contact us and say, hey, my card is expired, I got an email, here's my new card.
It also helped our staff to start focusing on other things besides kind of like the paper trail that you used to do. And I think that kind of freedom from these tasks and the automation of these tasks made our staff focus on how to be more welcoming to people, focus on the kind of like the human side, and so that's been huge. It used to take a tremendous amount of time and labor to sit down and figure out what money came to which program. Now if it's coming already labeled on MOHID, that kind of helped us tremendously.
The best thing that I see is it has made my life easy for the end of the year. I go in, I look at everything that has been done, I create a report. I press one button, and if the emails are there for the people that are in my contact list, the receipt goes right to them in their email box. We have no printing to do. We have no worries about whether somebody got it or not. The terminal is right here. It gives me the monthly snapshots, how many donations have failed, what different categories that we have, and all different kinds of other menu options that tells us exactly how we are doing.